How we doing, everybody? Dominic Gunn here for Who-Bangin Sports Talk, back with another college basketball pick. This one's another one for today, Tuesday, March 18th. This game's going to be this North Carolina game against San Diego State. Everybody's talking about North Carolina and what happened with them, with the tournament, with the bracket, with their people at North Carolina being a part of the committee, all that stuff. And I think for North Carolina, I mean, it could work both ways. They might just say, we don't care, we're done with this season, worry about next year. Or they could have a chip on their shoulder and a big chip on their shoulder. And if I was them, I'd have the big chip on their shoulder. I think they're a better team than they're being talked about. I think they could have beat Duke in that game the other day. If you watch the end of the game, they should have at least tied it up and sent it into overtime with a crazy, weird, lane violation, shooting a foul shot to tie up the game. I mean, it was just unbelievable what happened. It's really something that you teach in junior high, or what I taught in junior high CYO back in the day, and that was with the girls team about lane violations and stuff. So it was a pitiful thing for the kid. The kid was crying. He's probably still crying about it, but I think NC is going to use that as motivation, and I like them in this game. Listen, they're ranked number 65 in points per possession. They're shooting 33%, 37% from the three. They shot in the conference tournament. They don't turn the ball over. They've been playing their best ball in the last 9 games. I think they have they're going to be able to out-rebound San Diego State, who's outside the number 200 in points per possession. They're also, San Diego State is only shooting around league average at the 3-point line, which is around 33%. Defensively, they are pretty good. They're ranked around 125 in 2-point and 3-point possession, but they like to slow things down. They came from a slower conference than North Carolina did. I think North Carolina is going to be able to pick up the pace a little bit. I think this game is going to have a lot of points involved in this game. I didn't want to, just because of what might go on between these two games, this game is getting into the 4.5, 5 area. I laid off the point spread for North Carolina, but I did take the over 143 at minus 118. It did open up at 142. I would take it at even 145, 146, this over. I think there's going to be points scored in this game. I also took North Carolina's team total over 73.5 at minus 118. Both those plays were at Bet Rivers. I believe that North Carolina, like I said, I think they're going to score a lot of points. If they screw up and maybe blow the game at the end, I could see that happening. I didn't like the 5 points. I think they're going to win, but they might squeak out the game. But I do like them scoring a lot of points. I don't know if San Diego State's going to be able to keep up with them or not. So, again, like why I laid away from the 5 points. But the team total over 73.5, I think, is very doable. And over 143 at minus 108, I thought was a solid play. So that's what I did with that game. North Carolina. Took both those bets at Bet Rivers. Anyway, that's 2 games we have out for you today. St. Francis was one. North Carolina is another. We'll be back tomorrow with some more games. We got some good games. Some of these NIT games, too, are going to be also good. We have play-in games. We have NIT games. A lot of good matchups, man. These are the teams we played all year long also. Not just the ones in the big dance. So keep that in mind. Anyway, Dominic going to reach here for Who-Bangin Sports. We'll be back tomorrow with some more college basketball plays.